We may be approaching a new norm, just so everybody knows. But non-refundable deposits down on title searches and whatnot. It only makes sense to me, but it still sucks for the speculative wholesaler. Be sure of your numbers, I guess. Yeah, that's going to be a cost that the wholesaler has to bear up front. So they've got their deposit with us. They've got the upfront title searches. So the question is, I feel it's like a quote out of Dirty Harry. Do you feel lucky, punk? Right? Do you have a good deal or not? Don't open escrow if you don't have a good deal. Don't go under contract if you don't have a good deal. How about that? Underwrite your stuff well. So I think that's what we're up against.
Where the extra costs are associated already.
Yep. And if you're not going to make a minimum of $5,000, and that's dang, that didn't even sound like all the effort to make the $5,000. And I get it, you've spent marketing costs, but maybe shift your marketing to a different area where I know you're going to get fewer deals, but they're going to be deeper. They're going to be better. I was working with a wholesale team at one point, and they kept getting these $5,000 and $10,000 assignment fees on small stuff. And it was so much work to get these things. And then we have to split it 2 or 3 ways between the team. And I'm like, guys, you got to stop doing it. Like, let's not touch anything under $150,000. Can you shift markets to where there's something like that? Because we're fighting with people. Here's the thing. Sellers, I think sellers under $150,000 to $200,000, and this is 2022, will squabble over pennies, right? So it's a fight of your life to get them to sign the line if you're trying to get any discount. But the people well over that price point, 300 plus, it's like, nah, they'll negotiate for tens of thousands of dollars at a time. It's almost like an auction where the minimum bid is $1. You know, you have to go up by $1. Or you're at like a really cheap auction where it's like minimum bid is 5 cents higher than the previous one. You're going to be there all day making these tiny increments. Whereas at a bigger auction, it's like, no, the minimum bid increase is $100. Okay, now we're seeing some movement. We're either going to go up or down by a significant amount. And I think that's part of the problem with these lower dollar markets. They're also lower dollar mindset people where every dollar is precious to them. So change markets. Deal with people who don't deal about every single dollar. They deal in chunks of money. Like, I could take that chunk, or no, you can have this chunk of money. Not like, ooh, you can't have that dollar. Right? That's a totally different mindset. Find the sellers with that mindset and deal with those. And it's easier to negotiate deeper discounts because you're doing 5 or 10K at a time, not $500 or $100 or $1,000 at a time. That's not where you're going to make your money. That's what I think.